guys, it's John McNamara, host, Ron in Vegas. We're talking local sports, business, real estate. If you guys like what you see, subscribe, follow us on Ron in Vegas podcast. Today, we got my co-host, George Hernandez, in the house.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
And we got a special guest today. Two-time guest, Katie Richardson in the house. I love it. Well, you were a big hit last time. I wasn't on.
Yeah,
So we had to have you back.
You were MIA, so yes.
I was on vacation.
He was almost MIA again. I'm
I
glad we're
almost
doing it
was.
on Wednesday. We got lucky twice.
I'm leaving again tomorrow.
Usually, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
So excited to have you on.
Thank you.
And we were super excited to talk about the boot camp that happened.
Yes, wah, wah, wah.
And it got rained out.
It got rained out, yeah. I mean, safety first, always. I was disappointed because it was a goal of mine last year, so I felt like I've already kind of waited a year to get to do it, and then, the 5 days of the year we get rain in Vegas is the day.
So.
It is what it is. What are we going to do,
Yeah.
Can't change the weather, and just got to keep it pushing.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have a guaranteed spot next year.
All right.
There we go. Boom.
We're saving that spot.
Having 2 spots just in case.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Backup plan.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So when is the night? So I know you're not going to do it, unfortunately, but what are those other events so the folks at home kind of?
So every Tuesday, 7 p.m. at downtown Summerlin, they host Fitness on the Lawn, and it's not even just True Fusion; it's other local studios in town too. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Okay.
Yeah.
She said that last time. I was unaware of that too.
Yeah, I thought it was True
It's kind of
Fusion.
cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. So you get to kind of dabble and see everybody's different thing they got going on.
Yeah, cool. So you're still doing your sessions because how we know you is from you kicking our butts.
How I met you guys.
Yeah, I know.
My 545ers.
Who would have thought? And then here we are.
I know.
Yeah.
Pilates boot camp. Back in the day when we used to go to True Fusion. It's been a minute. But I've never actually told you the story. The first time, it was not with you actually. My first
Are you
Pilates.
doing this in a public place?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
I cheated with you, but with myself.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go with anybody else.
Oh, this
Fair.
could have gone south really quick. Mic off. I'm
You actually know the story.
Yeah, across the table.
Flipping the table.
Yeah.
So my first Pilates ever was with you.
Really?
It was like almost like 2 years ago. I'm like, I'm gonna go because you got me to True Fusion.
Yeah.
And I was starting I'm like, I'm gonna start going at 5 o'clock in the morning. I want to get that routine
Get it done.
down.
Get it over with. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I went to Pilates thinking like, this is gonna be easy.
Yeah, it's Pilates.
Is it
How
like
hard-
fast moving yoga?
How hard can it be? Yeah.
So didn't drink enough water.
Oh,
I got
remember that.
dehydrated.
Oh shoot.
I got sick. I was out of work for 2 days.
Oh my gosh, that escalated fast.
Yeah.
You can ask this man. I do not miss work.
Yeah.
I went a year and a half without missing 1 day of work, and I was on the couch for 2 days. So
Dang.
I blame you.
I'll take it.
But I kept coming back. So obviously,
Yeah, so it was that good.
it was
yeah.
really good. Obviously,
Yeah.
So
I know. I was gonna say you're like, how hard can it be? And then it was my class.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I don't think boys understand how hard it is. They have this
idea.
perceived notion that it's easy. And it's like, I'm like, no, these girls are getting ready for war.
I think
Yes.
in general,
Yeah,
in general,
I'm
like
like-
if someone's unfamiliar to Pilates in general, they're like, oh yeah, it's like yoga, but like more core, right? And I'm like, sure,
Yeah.
come on in, try
Absolutely
it out.
not.
Yes.
That's a lie.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I feel like True Fusion in general, it's the heat, it's the structure.
That too, yeah.
It's the community base that have been going there for so
Yeah.
long, so they push themselves even harder
Right.
than you would maybe at another studio. So
Yeah.
I love the heat because it detoxes
love
you.
the
Yeah.
heat.
But it does take a week or
That's the
two
only
to
classes
adjust
we
Oh
do.
yeah,
to it.
and
It's-
even if you take a break or you go on vacation or whatever,
Yeah.
what have you, and you come back, it's just as intense as like
Yeah.
it's like you've
If
never
not
been doing
more.
it. Yeah.
I'm scared. I've had the sciatica
be.
stuff. No, really.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
So it's been 2 weeks since my shot, and I'm feeling, and they're like, you can only do yoga right now.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that starts next week. I'm like, oh, I feel like going up the stairs right now. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't imagine what that's gonna.
Let me know
feel
what
like.
class. I'll come with you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be a yin.
That's okay.
So yeah,
I'm
okay.
open to
All right.
whatever. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I need to be pushed to go to yoga because I'm high intensity. Get in there, get your butt kicked.
Yeah.
Kind of worker outer, and like yoga for me is a struggle because like I was born with like this much patience, you know.
And what about what does it do for your mental? Like, do you get in your head like that? Sometimes the hardest part for me, I'm like, I'm in this
so
post
hard.
5 minutes. It's like, has 5 minutes gone by or not?
Yes. No, I feel the exact same. I feel like I've like literally been run over by a bus every time I walk out of like yoga, and it shouldn't feel like that, but it's the mental focus that you have to have in those classes is just like a lot for me.
Yeah.
We're the same way. I lack patience as well. And
Yeah.
I can only do, and him and I have had the conversation, like I can only do 45-minute yoga, and it has to be the fast-paced one.
Yeah, where you're constantly flowing through all the things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I got to get in and out.
Yep.
Like, so,
Yeah. I like the hour 10 one.
Yeah, I'm willing to do it. You know,
104
it's just, I never know where my head's going to go.
Yeah, that's okay. You can always
I might
just
fall asleep.
sit and meditate. You're not falling asleep in this class. You're not.
Yeah, don't fall asleep. You can't fall asleep anywhere.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm going to fall asleep. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not either. I'm fully aware of my surroundings most of the time. Even like in a massage or like a facial, I'm like listening, you know.
Yeah.
have
Oh,
to
I do. I'm like,
be aware.
It takes a lot for my mind to wind down because him and I will do like red bed, and that's really good. 'Cause it is kind of calming, and I'll do like meditation.
Yeah,
but
good
it's
for
usually
stress.
until the last 2 minutes of it. I'm like, then I
Then
finally,
you can finally get in your sweet spot.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a file. I'm thinking about something happened the day.
Yeah, of
and then, like
course.
20 minutes goes by. I'm like, what am I doing?
It's done.
Yeah.
It's over. Yeah.
Oh my God, red bed. So this week I went to red bed and I fell asleep and they had to like wake me up. They knocked on the door. They're like, "Are you okay?"
Look at you.
Oh, I fell asleep.
Aw, that's nice though.
Yeah.
But when I do sleep, I'm out.
Are you?
I am out. I like barely move at night. I'm like one position, like dead.
That's been me lately, and we've gotten away because I hurt my back. It's funny because I got sciatica, and then he did like
That's so random.
4 months later,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah, he's given me all these. I've never been as sick as I have this year. And
You're hanging out
because
with
of-
this guy?
yeah.
I don't
And it's
get
like
sick.
as soon as he
I have
turned
sciatica.
after he turned 40, it just dipped, and then somehow I feel it too. Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, but let me
I
tell
don't
you,
remember dipping.
but buddy, it ain't call your prime though.
Right?
Not no more. Come
call
on,
it
after 40,
midlife for a
and you
reason.
look
Yeah.
good, and you look good, but you know the car looks good on the outside, but the engine.
Exactly. Yeah, tune-ups are a thing.
Yeah, tune-ups are
Oh
a
no, I
thing.
feel that. I turned 40 in February, and I'm like, I can't even sleep with my arm up now. You know, because my
Oh, and then
arm
it's-
falls asleep. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
So rude.
I've been crashing too lately with sleeping, but it's how I've now started doing treadmill, like incline, for like
Okay.
30 minutes,
Yeah.
and now I'm sleeping so well. And the Whoop has been a game changer.
I've heard a lot about the Whoop actually. My thing is the magnesium citrate. One pill, take it before bed.
I need to get better about that.
Oh my gosh, my best friend told me about it, and I was like, whatever, I'll try it. You know, Target, wherever. And I started trying it. I'm telling you, I sleep so good, and and it's not like a NyQuil or something that like you're gonna wake up and it's gonna take a while
yeah,
to wear
no, I
off
did
that
that last week, and I was
grogginess.
like,
I can't stand that feeling. Wake up like normal.
Yeah.
So
It's
game-
a super supplement.
Game changer.
Magnesium is
yes.
huge.
Yes.
Well, since we're on supplements, because you love tequila, I love tequila. So
Since we're on
no, you guys, it's a
supplements.
hack.
Supplement.
It's a hack on supplements. Well, that's what magnesium is, right?
Oh, yeah.
But glutathione and activated charcoal before you're gonna go out and drink.
Yes.
We did it at
I
Bottle
wasn't
Rock.
following that segue. Good segue.
Yeah. See, okay. See,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm in my
Sometimes they're
40s.
set away.
I move a
Sometimes
little slow.
Yeah. Sometimes a little, a little something. But yeah, so we did it while we were at Bottle Rock, and I told him, I'm like, hey, I saw this doctor on Instagram say it's good, and we did it, and he had no hangovers at Bottle Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
I'm
swear
gonna
by
try
it, and
this.
I've done
Right.
it. Yeah, activated charcoal and glutathione before you go out to
Okay.
drink. Like we did it, like even in the morning. at
Yeah,
times.
do it early if you know you're gonna drink.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it was game changer. And I think sweating out, doing treadmill, and all that. I
Sure,
think it's
sure.
a combination of
Yeah.
things that have helped
Okay.
me. But
Yeah,
that's
and talk
been
to your
really-
doctor. I'm not giving you guys medical advice for those people that are immature watching. just so you know. I don't want to get sued. Yeah. So,
Right?
So yeah, so do whatever you think is best for you. However, that's been working for us.
Cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that, and
Yeah.
especially in the morning because I'm a day drinker. Like
I am too.
I love a nice.
When are we
are
going to go
too.
day drink?
When
I
I-
feel like the weather is here.
Name a time and place.
Okay,
I'm there.
like after
Yeah.
the pod.
Go.
Yeah, let's go have a drink.
Part 3.
Right, we're just on the live on
That's a good
Instagram.
pod.
Yeah. That's the after hours pod. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Pod X. No.
Pod X, yeah, it's just whatever. That'll be fun.
That would be so fun. Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, that's my supplements. I'm sorry, my DD, go ahead.
No, I love it. I like that one, yeah. And big on vitamin C, that's another super supplement. Don't take that at night, but yeah, there's a lot of good supplements at home. So,
Yeah.
So what other sessions are you doing right now? So people know your schedule out there, because you run a great class. And I think that's,
Thanks.
to be completely honest with you, him and I got away from it. Obviously, we hurt our backs and everything, but
You got things going on. You'll be back.
the instructor is like one of the most important things. And
100%.
I think in the beginning, like you're just trying to get through it.
Yeah.
But now I
Sorry,
know
my ADD's
myself.
like going crazy.
if
I adore
don't-
you, so I have so many questions, and I'm like, oh, I don't see you that much. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. And if you don't have a good instructor, like it's kind of, you're just trying to get through it. One thing I
Yeah,
love
and you
about
don't ever want that feeling.
No, you're great because you have good energy. You actually, you pause. There's so many
This
instructors.
kid, he's like, I'm uninspired.
I am. Well, yeah, that's a different
Well,
thing.
we won't.
But there is, you're fun, right? And when
High
you're
energy,
getting your
for
ass
sure.
kicked for 45, 60 minutes,
Yeah.
it's good to have fun. You're making
Oh,
a
yeah.
slap. You pause for water. I
Yep.
always love the instructors to go 60 minutes straight. And if you don't know to pause,
Yeah.
too. So I think we got away from it. And there's some really still good True Fusion, like Chance and CJ we love. But unless you get like a high vibe, instructor, it makes all the difference in the world.
Absolutely. It's instructor and music.
And, music, yeah.
Yes, I was gonna go there. You guys read my mind.
That
I'm
one
like,
song.
okay, so tell me
The one
why.
song.
Like, yeah, let's throw. Can we throw a little shade? So, why do some instructors have the same playlist for a year? It grinds my gears. Why? There's
You would
new
have
music
to
coming
ask
out all.
them. You would have to ask them.
Like,
I
why
mean,
is
you
that?
know me. I love my like throwback hip hop.
Yeah.
My 50 Cent. Like the whatever Gangster's Paradise. Whatever
Yeah.
it is. Snoop Dogg.
Right.
That's you guys know my
You
vibe.
have the core, but then you switch it
but
up.
I
Yeah,
always
mix it up.
try to see what's popular on the radio like today.
Yeah.
And then like maybe start with one of those songs or throw it in halfway. So if
Right.
I have a lot of old stuff and it's like, oh, this is a banger right now,
Mm-hmm.
so it does kind of like amp that level up a little bit.
Yeah, because there's sometimes you need that motivation.
I
You're like,
think
oh, I
honest-
like this beat and I've never heard it, and then all
Yeah.
of a sudden you're going crazier on the dumbbells or something.
Well,
yeah.
and I think a lot of that is probably just laziness, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been a little bit like as far as routine wise, I've been a little bit guilty of that because. I mean, I have like 10 of them or whatever written out, and then I just kind of go because you never really remember what you did the last week, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not reinventing the wheel necessarily, right? So, but I do try to every once in a while like just come up with a whole new like.
Yeah, so I was going to ask about that.
Routine.
So when you have our ADD's kicking today. I'm like, okay, so I'm like,
The
yeah,
energy's real high.
Yeah, it is. It's like, well, when I
have a
connect with
request.
somebody in my vibe, I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I love
my
that.
downfall is I have 10 questions and you haven't answered the first one. So.
That's okay.
But so the workouts for the I'm guilty of that. Maybe it's 20 questions sometimes. But okay, so Monday through Friday, let's say if you're teaching, I know right now it's once a week, but you were teaching at one point multiple classes.
Yeah.
Do you have a routine for each day and you think about it at the beginning of the week, or do you get to class and you're like, I'm feeling like my body needs this, so the class is going to get this workout, or how does that work?
Totally depends on my mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I generally prep, definitely as far as like playlists and overall like schedule of like the class.
Mm-hmm.
But if I get there and whatever I have written down, I'm just like I'll go off grid. Like
Yeah,
I'll wing
okay,
it.
okay.
You know, and like you said, like whatever I feel like I need, especially like with stretching or the certain body part I want to focus on because I haven't been getting it, in the gym or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I'll throw whatever in
Okay.
there. I never really stick to exactly what I like write down.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And my biggest thing is whenever I'm driving to class, I listen to the beginning of my playlist for that day.
Ooh, that's cool.
Because I kind of have in my brain like, okay, I'm gonna do this kind of stuff for this song, and then we're gonna flow into this for this song. So it's fresh in my brain.
Yeah.
So like as soon as that playlist starts, I know like, okay, this is
You
what I was
kinda just
thinking
go
on the way
into-
here. Yeah.
I like it.
And
it's
then
almost
I
like
can throw
public
in stuff.
speaking. right?
Yeah,
you kind of
yeah,
rehearse
yeah.
it, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, good, and then
Yeah.
have
Same
a
thing
flow.
with the pod.
Yeah, but that's
Oh
that's,
yeah, with the questions.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll go
yeah.
my walk and I'll do the whole opener and it just gets my brain firing. Versus
Yeah.
just like winging it.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
gets you in that space. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. That's my thing. I have to be so I don't even know what would happen if I didn't even listen to it. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be like,
Yeah.
somewhat controlled chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't know. I got nothing. And then you figure it out, especially if you've been teaching a while. You know,
Yeah.
you always have things in your back pocket to kind of like toss in there.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Well, I have a request, maybe not for you, but some instructor in the future, I would love an alternative rock playlist.
Oh, I have
You-
a really good.
Do you?
It's actually my Halloween playlist.
Oh.
But it has
Alright.
it has Rob Zombie on there.
Okay.
It has like
Linkin
some
Park,
more
Lil
yeah,
Blink.
yeah.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Some more edgy stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fun.
Like
October then.
yes. Well, or if you come sooner, let me know. I'll toss those songs
okay.
in
That
there.
would
there
make
you
my
go.
Hey,
day,
I'm coming tomorrow. Like, okay, got
Okay,
you. I'll
cool.
throw something in there.
I would
There
love
you
that.
go.
I think I've heard it once in 2
Especially
years of
for-
tradition. I was like pumped.
Yeah.
Especially for like your peak bundle,
Yeah.
like the end of class where you're like, okay, like I'm done. My body
Right.
says no. My brain's trying to tell it yes. Yeah, like something like that's good for that.
Cool.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
he's
push.
alternative rock.
Last push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you said it yet. What is your session? So if somebody wants to attend in the future,
So I am at True Fusion every Thursday at noon for a boot camp class. And if you follow me on IG, KT_Ray_Richardson, I'm always posting on my stories when I'm subbing classes. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Cool. We'll add it to the
salon-wise,
bottom, yeah.
I'm there, Suite 1, 9931 West Charleston Boulevard, 89117. And I'm there Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday in the salon.
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
What times? Do you have a set time for that?
Whenever my clients need me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I
very
mean, I
cool.
will literally work a 10 to 12 hour day in the salon, and that's normal for me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start going when I have to switch off my barber. Like I said, when she's
There you
Yeah.
go.
on vacation. It's perfect, and
Sure.
I don't know how I didn't think about that before. I was literally stressing because she had to go. I guess she had to get engaged, and so so she
She had to
left
live
and she was
life.
out of town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Faye, if you're watching me, yeah,
She
I'm talking shit. Yeah.
Shame on you, Faye, for living your life.
Yeah, it's
I
like
attack Faye on this.
so I'm like literally I'm looking for people, and then I got sick, so I couldn't get a haircut for 3 weeks. That's how this kind of came about, the long hair, but I kind of like it. And
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh, I could have just
Yeah.
texted you. I'm like,
Yeah.
how did that not? But now that
Epiphany.
I've now it's
Now we're
it's
here.
Across
done
the
deal.
street too, right?
Now we're
close,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, we said we were going to have to go on a walk or something when
Yeah.
we were slow. Because he does his little...
I walk
we
every
do,
day,
yeah.
get the blood flow in the afternoon.
Yeah, I love that. I'll come
Yeah.
join you.
So last time we were here, we were talking about the what implants, the
Oh,
whatever.
it's,
So how is that going?
The V-Light.
The V-Light.
Okay, so I feel like it's really good for situational things. So
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily do like a full head of it.
Okay.
I feel like it's just way too much.
How long does it last?
They say 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
But I think it totally depends on the client, how well they're taking care of it. Maintenance is huge, obviously, right?
So if I'm getting engaged, you're gonna get married, and I'm gonna get those
Come in a
pictures,
couple
maybe like cover this
days,
part over,
yeah.
We're gonna
whatever.
talk on this.
I
Pod.
know.
Something going on that we don't know about?
No, but my mom does.
Hey,
Yeah, my mom
Tagging
already.
your mom too.
Yeah, so my mom believes. Anybody that knows my mom, she's a stern woman at times, and she is. I'm very much like her. She believes I'm married. She's asked me 3-4 times. She's like, "Are you sure?" Like, you don't think
Are
I
you
would
sure?
tell you? And then she's like, "No, because you're my son. I know this is something you would pull. You would be married for a few years and not tell me."
Oh.
And she's like, "I know
Is
who
she
you
right?
are." And then no, she's not. Yeah. Oh, well, that face doesn't.
The situation.
Yeah, no. I'm single. I'm not looking. And yeah, but how did we get into that? Oh, so if I'm taking,
Well,
going to take
yeah, just
pictures
about
of,
engagements. That's
yeah,
how we
so if
got into that.
if we're taking pictures or it's situational like that, maybe it's
Yeah.
like something that would work. And then, so is it each little hair you're putting? Can you give me context? Because
Sure,
I can't
absolutely.
visualize it.
Okay, so say you have a weft of hair, right? So you would snip off hair from a weft, from a bunch of hair, and then you use this special adhesive glue, and then you use the UV light to adhere it onto the hair strand that's already there, the natural hair strand. So you basically just fan it out, you glue it, you kind of brush it gently into the hair, and then
Wow.
you take the light and you cure it on there, like
Yeah.
like a gel mani or whatever,
Yeah.
you know. So I feel like it's great. You have to be really careful maintenance-wise. Really good for like around the hairline, like that receding, things like that, or a crown area. You can cut it any length, right?
Yeah.
Wow, so it's very innovative. Honestly, yeah. Like we could.
No, I kind of want to keep it.
Okay. Then no.
This is like my
can't
thing
do
now.
anything.
It's like it's been going
He's
on
been
for
getting
sure.
so many compliments the last 2 weeks, though. Yeah, especially at Bottle Rock.
Yeah.
And they're like,
rocking it
"Hey,
for 20
slow
years,
it down."
finally,
They're
so-
like, "Okay, we know you got the faux
I
hawk."
achieved it.
Yeah,
I did it.
and it's like
I did
so.
it.
Yeah, it's like no. I feel like it's who you are.
Yeah.
At some point, I do want to get like stem cells in the back of my hair.
there you go.
I've had clients who have gone to other countries, Turkey and what have you, to get that done.
That's not done.
It's intense.
Their head just blows
It's-
up. It
Intense.
looks
What do you mean by that?
crazy.
Like painful
Yes.
or just a big? Okay.
Extremely painful.
A lot of
'cause
nerves, right?
They shave a whole rectangular area in the back of the hair, like from the occipital all the way down, almost to the hairline, and that's the hair that they use to essentially do the plug for the hairline. But the needle that goes into your scalp with the lidocaine,
Yeah.
that I've heard is.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know if you've seen the recovery. Their
I have.
heads look like 3 times the size it should be. So that's why I would only do the stem cell. I wouldn't do, I don't think, the hair transplant,
Yeah.
just my
the
own
stem.
blood.
Yeah,
and just,
yeah. Okay, yeah. Then
Yeah.
I think you'd be okay with that because
Yeah, we'll see.
it's yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
And the grow back process.
It
scary.
looks painful and it's all crusty.
It looks,
and,
yes,
Oh.
and it's itchy because it's growing back
healing.
and healing. Yeah.
Thank you for supporting the Running Vegas on our pod.
No problem. Thank you, Rick.
So I want to circle back here because
Okay.
obviously we're big fans of you as an instructor. You're a really good instructor. Have you ever thought about like branching out, maybe doing your own personal training or courses on your own? Just a thought. 'cause-
This has been a question, that I've got approached with many times actually. I would love to fit something like that into my already crazy schedule, right? Like add another thing into the pile. Maybe like a once a month type thing, more of a meetup, more of like a kind of fun, not
Count me
necessarily.
in. I would be there.
Okay.
would.
And we would
Okay.
promote it.
We'll promote it.
That would be awesome.
We'll promote it on
Yeah.
Insta,
Okay.
everywhere.
Emails.
That's the
We're
part
big
of
on
my
emails.
job, our job that I love.
Maybe we
the
can like
promoting
project
others.
something like after summer, like
Okay.
going into fall when
Yeah.
it starts to get
Yeah.
cooler and stuff.
Probably
Yeah.
tough this time of year.
Yeah, and like lots of traveling and stuff I have coming
Mm-hmm.
up, and kids and all the things. So, but yeah, I would be down. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Just pick a different park, and
That'd be
shoot
cool.
it on the pod, shoot it on Instagram, and
Cool. That would be-
whoever
Yeah,
shows
there's
up,
these
shows up.
collaborations.
We've
Yeah.
done it before with friends. So
More
yeah, that
community.
could be perfect.
Yeah.
Community vibe event,
I like that.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
At
So
your
we're,
own,
yeah,
come
we'll,
at your own risk. I'm not signing waivers. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, no, right. You just give those
Oh, they'll send out the
disclaimers.
waivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to have one for this
Here's
one.
your NDA. Here's your NDA.
Did you
yeah.
sign that waiver by the way?
Yeah.
That I sent you?
Nope.
Yeah, that I sent everybody. I'm very careful. I think I've been jaded just because when I was younger, I had a lot of friends that were attorneys. So, and
That's a
those
good friends to have.
relationships are
Yes.
not those. They're all relationships, and those. You hear about their work day or what's going on, and
Right.
until you're going through all these, you're like, it opens up your eyes to like that, like the medical thing. That's where it's come from. Hey, it's like somebody could be like, you gave medical advice, and if somebody's shady enough and
That-
they have a good enough lawyer, that's all it takes. And we're so Sue happy.
Right,
That's
right.
why I'm a little overboard
Out for
with
the
it.
buck.
I'm like, yeah.
Well, and honestly, that's one of the main reasons why downtown Summerlin canceled last night the boot camp, because the storm maybe wasn't as bad at that time. It could think
it
it was
wasn't
kind of blowing
raining
through.
profusely, yeah.
But then the ground is slippery. You
Yeah.
have people barefoot on mats,
They're
and
gonna
it's
slip.
all ages. You have
Yeah.
kids. You have so it's just
Yeah,
Why?
you're like, let's get rid of that liability.
yeah, absolutely, like totally understandable.
Yeah.
So you said you're taking trips are coming up. Where are you going? Because you were
I
Dominican
have-
Republic last time you were here.
I went to DR in February for my 40th. Like I said, amazing. I really do want to go back
Yeah.
sooner than later. I have 3 different trips actually coming up. I'm going to 3 different spots in the United States that I've never been, so that's really
Okay.
exciting. I love seeing new places. I'm going to New Orleans for a weekend
That'll
in
be
a couple
fun.
weeks. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've been.
Adult Disney, right?
Yes,
yes.
Yeah. Okay, you can give me tips
Vegas
after
is
Yeah.
his house. There you
after
go.
the pod.
I drink every day. I don't even know if I
I mean,
recall.
what
It was just
else are you
cool.
gonna
Yeah.
do there?
We're talking about Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah. Not just weekly.
Yeah.
Not just live.
It's like, we're not in New Orleans right now? Okay, so that's first.
So New Orleans is first. Just a fun adulting weekend. Home for one day, yes, working in the salon that day, and then I'm off to Boston, New Hampshire area. We're going to visit my best friend. She moved there about a year ago.
I've been wanting to go.
Yes, the
Great
kids
town.
and I are super excited. So we're gonna do a couple days in Boston and see her house and just be tourists and enjoy their company. And then I'm home for 3 days. Yes,
Wow,
working
they're all just
every
back to
day.
back?
Yes.
It's just a summer.
I guess
Jesus.
so. I guess so.
Yeah.
I know it felt like that. And then we're driving up to Idaho Falls.
Oh, okay.
That'll be fun.
So we're gonna do 4th of July in Idaho Falls and stay on our friend's cattle farm and do all the country things and watch fireworks and
That's so
it's gonna
cool.
be so fun.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That
the
sounds
kids
fun.
are gonna
Take
have
lots
a
of
great
pictures.
time.
I know
Oh,
you will, yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be on the gram for
I'm
sure.
originally from the Northeast, but Boston.
Okay.
I grew up maybe 4 hours from Boston, and that was my favorite city up there.
Really? Boston's been on my bucket list for a while.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed if you like
Yay.
history at all. I mean, there's just
Love
tons.
it. Yeah, and so does my 7-year-old. He is so into history, so
Yeah.
into
that'll
geography,
be cool.
so he's gonna be geeking out for
Yeah.
sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If you have time to go to Fenway too, and watch a Red Sox
I know.
game.
Honestly, I'd love to do the tour.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I don't know if they'd really want to sit through a whole game, but
Yeah.
I'll be back. My best
Yeah.
friend lives there, like I said, so I'm going to go back.
You can honestly just walk through it, you feel like you're in the 1920s.
That's cool.
Because that stadium is so old, but all the bars and everything, it's all pubs from
I
nothing
love
has
that.
changed.
Oh,
So
that'll
you,
be cool.
I
you go
love
back
that.
in time, and that's one thing
Yeah.
I love about that stadium because
Yeah.
it's so different. It's a smaller park, So it's really, it's cool. You're gonna
That's
really
so
love
cool.
it.
Oh, you're
Take
gonna
the
be-
key everywhere.
Yay.
Yeah, and just check everything out.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, you're going to be so excited.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
So we have that, and then so we had covered hair. We covered.
How about the Detroit Lions?
I love the Detroit
Oh, she
Lions.
wants more. All right, this is the part where I said bye.
Yeah. Detroit
to see
Yay
Yeah, I did my
sports.
RIPs.
Hashtag yay sports.
Yeah, yay sports. It's become a thing, believe it or not.
I know, I like
with
it.
a lot of people
I
because
like
they
it.
I was
know
just thinking,
that
I'm a
I'm
Detroit
not.
Lions fan.
Yeah.
You guys had a good year.
We
What do
had
you guys?
two. We had two good
good
years.
years.
The two
Dan
previous
Campbell.
years. Yes. Oh, I love some Dan Campbell. We did lose our defense coordinator last year, so we'll see what that project's looking like in the future for us. But loyal to the soil. I'm going to be a Lions fan till the day I die.
I've never heard that. I like that. Loyal to the soil.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Another
Well,
American saying I could
She's
say.
a true fan because the Lions have just historically been
Awful.
absolutely
Completely
terrible.
awful. Yeah, up
They-
until 2 years ago.
Yeah, they had an 0-16, so 0
Good.
wins,
So you're not like the
16
people that
losses.
jump back.
No.
No.
I'm not fair weather friend or anything like that. No,
Yeah.
I'm definitely.
Yeah, it's cool. They turned that culture around. It's fun.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, I'm not a Lions fan, but I root for the Lions because it's just cool. I root for them and the Bills because
Well, it's the underdog
they,
story,
yeah,
right?
it's just cool to see those.
I would love a Bills Lions
Me
Super
too.
Bowl.
See some
Can
Josh
you imagine?
Allen. Oh,
Yeah.
it's got us.
Yeah.
Look at him inspired.
At least the Chiefs lost last year, thank God. But I
Yeah.
hate the Eagles too, but it was kind of like picking the two
Do you
evils.
need another
of the two
one?
evils.
Do you need another one?
But we need
Yeah.
a Lions or a
Yeah.
Bills. I
So,
used to have
yeah.
season tickets to the Bills back in the
Oh,
day,
okay.
so
Yeah.
How's that?
it was fun. It's really Bills Mafia though. I mean, literally,
Yes.
there are barrels on fire. Everybody's getting drunk and throwing each other. That all occurs.
But
That
they-
is a real
Oh,
thing.
I
But
don't like
they're
that.
also.
But I was a kid, so I was
Okay.
loving it. I'm like,
Yeah.
But they're also the first ones to with their own shovels go to the stadium
Yep.
and shovel it out and make it happen.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
intense.
There were some games, because this is why I left New York, it was because it was just so cold, but Buffalo, it was it would be 10, 20 degrees out, snowing, sleeting out,
Yep.
and all the fans would show up. I wouldn't go to the summer games. It was fun, because it was the fans up there are just built different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was
Ride
That's
to
a true
die.
fan.
Ride
just like the
to
Detroit
die.
Lions fans.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're built different.
Yeah,
So-
we really are. They make them different in the D.
Well, is this a family show?
Not now. It's all only on YouTube. Make sure you check it out.
Right, make sure you don't hit kid friendly.
So, do you have any important goals going on for you right now? What do you do for fun?
Honestly, I'm trying to just get through the summer with all the traveling. One of my recent things is even with the heat, I've been getting up and I've been taking the dog for a run in the morning.
Great.
Like you said, get up first thing, get it
Get
done.
moving.
I need to up my cardio. I feel feel like I've kind of been slacking personally, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Treadmill.
you know, no, I want to be outside.
Okay.
I love outside running.
I see you're doing hikes though.
Hiking is one of my
I feel like
favorite
I've seen-
pastimes.
yeah.
I'm always down for a hike. I don't care how hot, how cold. Like,
Yeah.
I
Same.
love just being.
We were in that habit and we
engulfed in
kind of lost
nature.
it.
Yeah, we used to go like middle of summer because you do that and then you're fine. It's
Yeah,
just the
you're
first one's
no-
hard,
Yeah.
but then you're used to 120 degrees and it doesn't
It
even
used to
bother.
go
you.
several
Well, and it's
times
like
a
a hot
week.
room anyway at the
Yeah,
gym,
we gotta go
right?
back to
So
it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole sciatica thing, you know, you guys.
It was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're looking on the
Life changing.
Yeah. Thank you. Now it's allergies, but
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can get through that easy.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
can
no
get
problem.
through sciatica, allergies are no thing.
yeah, sciatica was out of this world. I never want to experience that again.
Ugh, I hope you
So
don't.
we'll
I hope
see.
you don't.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank my co-host, George Hernandez. Great
Yo,
job on the
bro.
pod. If you guys are looking for a great hairstylist or you want
Hot stylist.
to do some
I'll take that too.
Keep your out, hit her up. Guys, run Vegas. Take care of yourselves today.
Cheers.
Thank you.